You're watching KETK's East Texas Living with David Gibson.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Josephina with Pawsitive Place Rescue, and she brought this sweet pup who's looking for a forever home. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. It was chilly on my way in.
Yeah, I see my boy Buster got his jacket. Tell us a little bit about Buster.
So Buster is about 2 years old, and he's a terrier mix of some sort. Mixed with what? I have no idea, but he's a very big boy. He's closing in on 100 pounds. Despite his weight, he's very gentle in nature. He's very polite, respectful. He knows how big he is. He first came to us, he was barely missed by a bus on the side of a county road. And so, of course, we could not leave him there to get hit by a car. He is very wonderful with children, wonderful with other dogs. He's wonderful all around on the leash. He loves his sweaters. He loves his cuddles. He's not a fan of his bones, but he's a big fan of people and treats. He's motivated by kindness, affection, and food.
And so, how long have y'all had him for?
We've had him for about a month now.
What kind of things have you seen in that month that you've had him?
Overall, just very gentle, very polite, very respectful, nonchalant. I'd say he's a gentleman. He loves his naps, loves his snacks, and loves his cuddles.
And what type of home would kind of best fit him?
Family, active family, anything really. He's great with elders, great with children, great with other dogs. He's just a good boy all around. I think he'd be fit with anyone who has a backyard and a heart big enough to open it up to him.
And have y'all tested him with cats yet?
He has not been cat tested.
Okay. And if somebody had a cat in their home and they wanted him, what kind of things can they do to kind of socialize them and get them used to each other?
Well, first thing, we would start off by they can just call us and we can schedule a meet and greet where we can cat test.
Yes, ma'am. And tell us a little bit about his energy level. Is he hyper? Is he more relaxed?
This is him pretty much all of the time. He does get his little burst of energy where he wants to go run around, play in the yard for a minute, and then he comes back and he's like, okay, I'm ready for snacks and nap time.
Yes, ma'am. And talk about the adoption process. How do people go about doing that?
So they can go to our website, pawsitiveplacerescue.com, and we have our adoption button. You'll see the available button. Buster Brown's under there, and so is all of our other dogs. And you just fill out the app, and we'll get back with you.
Yes, ma'am. And talk about how people can support your rescue if they can't adopt right now.
We are always in need of fosters, even just opening your home temporarily for a short period of time. We're always in need of dog food, volunteers, things of that nature.
And whenever they foster the animals, what kind of things do they do? Do they work with them? How do they kind of...
So fostering is just you're opening your home, you're teaching them how to love, how to be in a home, being kenneled, being good with table manners, good with other dogs, people, just they're learning how to be in a home.
Yeah, I saw the video you sent of him sitting down waiting for the food. How did y'all kind of train him? What kind of things have y'all done to train him?
So he is very food motivated. Pretty much anything he'll do for a treat. Beef livers, those are his favorite.
So he can do a rollover right now?
No, I don't think he will. I don't think a rollover. We haven't tried rollover, but he will sit pretty and he will lay down.
Yeah, he's over here ready to take a nap. Well, thank you so much for bringing him in.
Yes,
Buster,
sir.
say hi to the people, you know?
Look.
You don't want to say hi to the people? He's tired. Well, for more information, go to the website right there on your screen. We'll be back with more East Texas Living in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.